Well, my wife and I were considering renovating this home. We took a classic home that was on the site and rebuilt it, and we wanted to maintain the original look of the house but apply modern standards to it, and also take advantage of some of the building materials that were available at the time. As you can see, we're on a hilltop and we're surrounded by fir trees and other deciduous trees that drop a lot of material throughout the year. And so we wanted a roof that had a great aesthetic, but also protected against the leaf droppings. And obviously we're in the Northwest, so we get a lot of rain, a lot of moisture, and it doesn't just rain and then dry, it stays wet for a long time, so corrosion was a big factor. And we wanted a material that was a roof material that was easy to clean and easy to maintain. We decided on metal and are extremely happy with our choice. It allowed us to get the design that we wanted as well as the functionality, and overall we're extremely pleased. In fact, we liked the idea of metal so much that for a roof that we decided to put it as a siding material on our upper stories. But living in the Northwest, we know that fire danger is increasing. We have wet winters and springs, but the summers are quite dry, and it's just great to know that being surrounded by trees, that if fire does end up sweeping through the area, that we're going to have a very high level of protection from fire because it's metal. Yes, to maintain this roof, it's really very low maintenance. Most of the maintenance that we do is primarily just cosmetics. When we get leaves piled up in the corners and so on, we want to clean it off because it looks nice. But the great thing is, we go through and we have that done professionally about once a year, and then I just maintain it. And it just is a matter of sweeping it off or blowing it off with just basic equipment that most people have. And then I just use a ladder and rags and clean it off, because we do get a lot of pollen and things that in the spring it kind of hardens on the roof, and you just wipe it off, and it's extremely low maintenance. It works extremely well. So my wife is a home designer, and aesthetics are very, very important to us, and a clean roof line is very important. This is a 1910 home that we totally renovated, and it had a classic roof line that we wanted to maintain, and metal allowed us to maintain that roof line with a modern aesthetic. And we liked it so much so that we built a second home on the Oregon coast, and we put metal on that roof as well. So when we chose metal for the roof at the beach, it was interesting because we have different weather there. It's about an hour away from Portland, where this home is, and the differences in weather are that it's consistently windier, it's definitely wet more, the humidity is higher, so corrosion is a much bigger factor there, and that consistent high wind. It gets windy in Portland also, but down there it's more, and it's also driven by salt water, and it's just a more corrosive environment. And so being able to counter that corrosion with a solid metal roof solid material metal roof is very, very important, and it's worked extremely well. We've been able to weigh both environments, and it's worked tremendously in both. Overall, we're extremely happy with the choice of the metal material, the metal roof, for both our homes in Cannon Beach and in Portland, Oregon. We're happy because we know that those roofs are going to be on our homes for a very long time.